Hello everyone, welcome back to our English listening practice. In today's conversation, we're going to talk about something super exciting, the experience of having fun at one of the biggest music festivals in the world. Imagine the loud music, the cheering crowd, the bright lights, and your favorite artist performing live on stage. It's not just a concert, it's a whole unforgettable experience. In this conversation, you'll hear two people sharing their moments, their excitement, and even their opinions about what makes a music festival so special. You will also learn how to express excitement, share experiences, and react naturally in English when talking about events and entertainment. So turn up your energy, imagine the festival atmosphere, and enjoy the conversation. Are you ready? Let's get started.
What's up, guys? Let me introduce myself. My name is Lucas. I'm literally on cloud 9 right now because I just hit up the biggest music fest in the world. Seeing my idols live was a total fever dream. The crowd was insane, the bass was thumping, and we were all jumping and screaming our lungs out. It was a whole ass vibe for real. Want the full tea on how wild it got? Check out this convo with my homie. We were vibing together the whole time.
I still can't believe we actually went to Coachella 2026 together. Like we've been talking about it for years and now it's already over. I feel both happy and kind of empty at the same time.
I know exactly what you mean. It feels like we just stepped into another world for a few days, full of music, lights, and crazy energy. And now we're back to normal life like nothing happened.
But honestly, it wasn't just the music for me. It was the whole vibe, the people, the outfits, the sunsets. Every single moment felt like something you'd see in a movie or on someone's dream Instagram feed.
Oh, the outfits were insane. I swear, I've never seen so many creative and bold styles in one place. Some people looked like literal works of art, while I was just trying not to lose my hat in the wind.
Hey, your outfit was actually one of my favorites. It was simple, but still had that festival vibe. Meanwhile, I was sweating in my shirt thinking I looked cool, but probably just looked like a walking sauna.
Stop it. You looked fine. Plus, you survived standing in that massive crowd during the headliner performance. That alone deserves respect, because I almost gave up halfway through.
No way I was leaving. When the lights dropped and the music started, I got chills instantly. It felt like thousands of people breathing and moving together at the same rhythm.
That moment gave me goosebumps, too. I remember looking around and thinking, wow, everyone here is here for the same reason, to feel something unforgettable.
And we definitely felt it, especially when everyone started singing along. It wasn't even about the artist anymore. It felt like the crowd itself became the performance.
That's so true. And don't even get me started on the food. I think I spent half my money just trying different snacks. Everything looked too good to ignore.
Same here. I told myself I'd be careful with spending, but then I saw those food trucks and completely lost control. Worth it though. I regret nothing.
Except maybe the part where you dropped your drink in the middle of the crowd. That was tragic. I still remember your face. You look like your soul left your body.
That was a painful moment, not gonna lie. One second I was enjoying it, the next second it was gone. But honestly, it just became another funny memory.
Exactly. That's what I love about trips like this. Even the small disasters turn into stories we'll laugh about later, like when we got lost trying to find the exit.
Hey, that place is huge. It's basically a maze. At one point, I was convinced we were walking in circles and would never find our way out.
And then we accidentally ended up at another stage and stayed there for an extra hour. Honestly, getting lost was kind of the best thing that happened.
Yeah, because we discovered that amazing performance we didn't even plan to watch. Sometimes the best moments are the ones you don't expect at all.
That's such a cliche, but also completely true. I think this trip reminded me to be more spontaneous and just enjoy things as they come.
Same here. I usually overthink everything, but during the festival, I just let go. No plans, no stress, just living in the moment with you.
Aw, that sounds sweet. But seriously, I felt that too. It was nice to just exist without worrying about responsibilities for a while.
And doing it with you made it even better. If I went alone, it wouldn't have been the same. Sharing those moments with someone makes them feel more real.
I agree. We've known each other for so long, but this trip made me feel even closer to you. It's like we unlocked a new level of friendship.
That sounds like a video game achievement. Best friend level up, Coachella edition. But yeah, I feel it too. This was special.
So, what was your absolute favorite moment? If you had to pick just one, even though I know it's impossible.
I'd say that moment when the sky turned orange at sunset. The music was playing softly and we were just standing there watching everything. It felt peaceful in the middle of chaos.
That was beautiful. For me, it was when we started dancing like idiots and didn't care who was watching. That freedom, I don't feel that very often.
Yeah, we definitely embarrassed ourselves a little, but honestly, nobody cared. Everyone was too busy having their own fun.
That's the best part of festivals. No judgment, just vibes. You can be whoever you want for a few days.
Now, the real question is, would you do it again next year?
Without even thinking, yes. But next time we plan better. More comfortable shoes, better budget control, and maybe don't lose drinks.
Deal. And maybe we arrive earlier so we don't miss anything. I feel like there's still so much we didn't get to see.
True. Coachella is one of those experiences where one time is never enough. There's always something new waiting.
Well, at least now we have memories that will last forever, and probably 1,000 photos we'll keep looking at for the next few weeks.
Oh, definitely. I'm already thinking about posting them. But honestly, no picture can fully capture what we felt there.
Yeah, some moments are just meant to be lived, not explained, and I'm really glad we lived them together.
Me too, Lucas. This trip was unforgettable, and I think it's just the beginning of more crazy adventures for us.
Then let's promise one thing. No matter how busy life gets, we always make time for moments like this again.
Promise. Because life's too short to miss out on experiences that make you feel truly alive.
I swear, I still can't get over last night. My ears are still ringing, my legs are dead, but somehow I still feel hyped. That whole Coachella 2026 experience was just unreal.
Same. I'm literally running on zero energy but full happiness. And don't even get me started on seeing Justin Bieber performing live. I almost cried, Lucas, like actually cried.
I knew it. The moment he stepped on stage, you grabbed my arm so tight, I thought it was over for me. You turned into a completely different person.
Because it was iconic. Hearing him sing Baby live as an adult, it hit different. It wasn't just a song anymore. It was like my entire childhood flashing in front of my eyes.
I get that though. The crowd reaction was crazy too. Everyone knew the lyrics, even people who pretended they didn't like the song back then.
Exactly. And then when he sang Favorite Girl, oh my God, I felt like I was 13 again, sitting in my room replaying his songs over and over.
Meanwhile, I'm standing next to you, watching this emotional breakdown, thinking, yeah, she's gone. But honestly, it was kind of wholesome to see.
Don't judge me. You would have done the same if your idol came out like that.
Oh, I did. When Central C came on stage, I've lost it, like completely lost it. The energy switched instantly.
Yeah, you went full beast mode. I've never seen you that hyped before. You were jumping, shouting. I was low-key scared.
Because when he performed band for band, bro, that was insane. The beat dropped and the whole crowd just went crazy. It felt so raw and powerful.
I'm not even a huge fan, but I have to admit that performance was fire. The way he controlled the stage, the confidence, the vibe. Yeah, I get why you like him so much.
It wasn't just the music, it was his presence. He walked out like he owned the entire festival. That's what I call badass.
Meanwhile, Justin was more like emotional and nostalgic, making everyone feel soft inside. It's funny how different their performances were.
Yeah, it's like two completely different worlds. Yours was all feelings and memories, mine was pure adrenaline and hype.
But that's what made the night perfect. We got both sides, emotional and energetic. It wasn't just one vibe, it was everything.
True. Honestly, I didn't expect to enjoy Justin's performance that much, but I did. That nostalgia effect is real.
See, I told you, nobody can escape Bieber nostalgia. It's scientifically proven at this point.
Relax, don't turn this into a documentary. But yeah, I admit it, it hit, especially seeing how much it meant to you.
Oh, don't get soft on me now. But seriously, I'll never forget that moment. It felt like closing a chapter of my childhood in the best way possible.
That's deep. Meanwhile, I'm just replaying Central C's performance in my head like, yeah, that was cold. I wish we were closer to the stage, though.
Oh, please, if we were any closer, you would have lost your voice completely. You were already screaming like crazy.
Worth it. 100% worth it. My voice can recover, but that moment, once in a lifetime.
Same here. I don't even care that my feet are killing me right now. If someone said, let's go again tonight, I'd say yes immediately.
You're insane, but honestly, I'd probably say yes too. That's how good it was.
Also, can we talk about how random it felt? One moment we're just normal people, next moment we're in a crowd screaming lyrics with thousands of strangers.
Yeah, and somehow it feels normal in that moment, like you belong there, even if it's just for a night.
That's the magic of festivals. Everyone's connected through music, even if they don't know each other.
And somehow we made it even more chaotic by being ourselves. I'm pretty sure people around us were either entertained or concerned.
Probably both. But hey, at least we had fun. That's what matters.
Facts. So final verdict. Best part of Coachella 2026.
Easy. Justin Bieber singing Baby and Favorite Girl, pure nostalgia, pure happiness, no competition.
And for me, Central C performing band for band. Energy, confidence, and straight up badass vibes.
Honestly, we both won.
Yeah, best night ever.
And the craziest part, we're still not done talking about it.
Oh, we're definitely going to be talking about this for the next 5 years.
Wait, we're not done yet, right? Because I can see that look on your face again. You're about to bring up another moment, aren't you?
Of course I am. How could I not talk about Sabrina Carpenter performing Espresso, Lucas? She was insane.
I knew it. The way you suddenly stood up straighter when she came on stage, I was like, yeah, here we go again.
No, seriously, she looked so hot and confident. The way she owned the stage, her voice, her energy, everything about that performance was just perfect. I couldn't even look away.
I'll be honest, I didn't expect that level of stage presence. She really surprised me. It felt like she leveled up big time.
Exactly. It wasn't just singing, it was like a full performance. The way she moved, the attitude, the crowd interaction, it felt so alive.
And the crowd was fully into it too. I saw people dancing who didn't even know the lyrics at first. That's how you know it's a strong performance.
And don't even get me started on the vibe of Espresso live. It sounded even better than the studio version, like brighter, bolder, more playful.
Meanwhile, you were vibing like you were part of the show. I swear, if they pulled you on stage, you would have gone without thinking.
Don't tempt me. I would have done it, no hesitation.
I believe you, that's the scary part.
But okay, Sabrina wasn't the only highlight for me. When Cat's Eye came out, I was genuinely shocked.
Yeah, that was unexpected. I didn't think they'd have that kind of impact already.
Right? And when they performed Gabriella, I was like, wait, these girls are actually really good.
Their synchronization was crazy. Like every move was sharp and clean. You can tell they've trained hard.
And their stage presence. For a new group, they didn't look nervous at all. They looked confident, like they belonged on that stage.
That's what impressed me too. Usually rookie groups take time to adjust, but they came in strong, no hesitation.
I feel like they're gonna blow up even more after this. Like this performance might be one of those turning points for them.
Yeah, Coachella exposure is no joke. If you perform well there, people notice.
And they definitely delivered. I'm actually proud of them, even though I just became a fan yesterday.
That's how it starts. One performance and suddenly you're emotionally invested.
Don't call me out like that. But seriously, between Justin Bieber, Sabrina Carpenter, and Cat's Eye, I feel like I went through 3 different emotional phases in one night.
Meanwhile, I was balancing that with Central C bringing pure chaos. Our experience was all over the place, in a good way.
That's what made it unforgettable. We didn't just watch one type of performance, we saw everything. Pop, rap, new gen groups, all in one festival.
And somehow every single one left a strong impression. That's rare.
Honestly, I still can't process it. Like, did that really happen? Did we actually see all of them live in one night?
It feels unreal, but yeah, we did. And now we're stuck here replaying every moment like a broken record.
And I'm not complaining. I could talk about this forever.
Same, but next time I'm mentally preparing myself for your reactions because that was a roller coaster.
Oh, please, you were just as chaotic during Band for Band in Doja.
Okay, fair. We were both a mess.
The best kind of mess.
You know what, though? I've been holding this in, but I gotta say it. What's the point of going to Coachella if you spend half the time recording everything on your phone?
Excuse me, what do you mean, what's the point? I was capturing memories, thank you very much.
Capturing memories, Millie. You were basically filming a full documentary. Meanwhile, I'm jumping, screaming, losing my mind, and you're just standing there like a camera woman.
That is not true. I enjoyed the moment too. I just multitasked. I can vibe and record at the same time.
Multitask. Nah, I saw you during Sabrina Carpenter performing Espresso. One hand up, phone locked in position, zero movement. Where was the energy?
Because I wanted a good video. That moment was too iconic to mess up. I needed a clear shot.
A clear shot? You were at a live concert, not filming a Netflix special. The whole point is to go crazy, not stabilize your camera like a professional.
Oh, please, don't act like you're superior just because you were jumping like a maniac. Some of us like to keep memories we can actually rewatch later.
Memories are supposed to be in your head, not just in your gallery. When Central C performed Doja, I didn't even think about my phone. I just lived it.
Yeah, and now you have zero footage to look back on. Meanwhile, I have videos of everything, including you screaming like you lost control of your soul.
Wait, you recorded that?
Oh, absolutely. Multiple angles, too. That's premium content right there.
That's betrayal. I thought we were friends.
We are friends. That's why I documented your most chaotic moments.
Unbelievable. But still, you missed out. When everyone was jumping together, that feeling, you can't capture that on a screen.
I didn't miss out, okay? I still felt the vibe. I just didn't need to prove it by losing my voice like you did.
Losing my voice was part of the experience. That's how you know it was real.
Or that you have no self-control.
Wow, coming from someone who couldn't put their phone down for 5 minutes.
Excuse me? I put it down plenty of times. Like when Justin Bieber was singing Favorite Girl, I was fully in the moment.
Okay, I'll give you that. You did look like you were about to cry.
Because it was emotional. Not everything has to be chaotic like your experience.
True, but still, I feel like you would have enjoyed it even more if you just let go completely.
And I feel like you'd appreciate it more if you had something to look back on besides your fading memory.
My memory is not fading.
Exactly. Meanwhile, I can replay Espresso anytime I want and relive that moment perfectly.
But it's still not the same as being there.
Obviously, but it helps keep the feeling alive. It's like a little piece of the moment I can carry with me.
I guess that's not completely wrong.
See, you're slowly realizing I'm right.
Don't push it. I still think you should have jumped more instead of filming like a content creator.
And I still think you should have recorded at least one decent clip instead of going full chaos mode the entire time.
Maybe next time we balance it. Half chaos, half recording.
Deal. You record sometimes, I jump sometimes.
That sounds like character development.
Look at us, growing as people after Coachella.
Or just arguing as usual.
Yeah, probably that.
I'm serious, Millie. If you go to a concert like Coachella and spend most of your time recording, you're not really experiencing it. You're just watching it through a screen.
That's not fair. Recording doesn't mean I'm not enjoying it. I'm literally saving the moment so I can relive it later. That's part of the experience for me.
But the whole point of a live concert is to feel it in real time. The sound, the crowd, the energy. When Central C was performing, I wasn't thinking about my phone at all. I was completely present.
And that's you. Not everyone enjoys things the same way. When I recorded Sabrina Carpenter singing Espresso, I was still feeling the vibe, just with a camera in my hand.
But you're dividing your attention. Instead of fully living the moment, you're worrying about angles, lighting, and whether your video looks good.
Okay, maybe a little, but that doesn't cancel the happiness I felt. If anything, it adds to it. I get to experience it twice, once there and again when I rewatch it.
I don't know. It feels like you're trading a deeper experience for a recorded one. Like you're there physically but mentally focused on capturing instead of living.
Or maybe I'm just making sure those moments don't disappear. Memories fade, Lucas. Videos don't. When Justin Bieber sang Baby, I wanted to keep that forever.
But that moment is supposed to be special because it's temporary. If you try to hold on to everything, it kind of loses its magic.
I disagree. Keeping a piece of it doesn't ruin the magic, it preserves it. When I watch that video later, I'll remember exactly how I felt.
You'll remember the video, not the actual feeling. There's a difference.
No, I'll remember both. The video just helps trigger the memory. It's like a time machine.
Or like a distraction. I saw so many people just staring at their phones instead of the stage. It felt weird, like they weren't fully there.
But that's their choice, just like it's your choice to jump around like a madman. There's no correct way to enjoy a concert.
I get that, but I still think people miss out when they overdo it. A quick clip is fine, but recording half the show, that's too much.
And I think not recording anything at all is also too much. You're leaving with nothing but memories that might blur over time.
I'd rather have strong memories than a bunch of shaky videos I barely rewatch.
And guess what? I get happy all over again every time.
I guess that's kind of nice, but still, in that exact moment, I feel like I experienced it more deeply than you did.
Or maybe we just experienced it differently. You felt it physically, jumping, shouting. I felt it emotionally and visually, and I kept it.
So you're saying both ways are valid?
Exactly. You lived it in the moment, I lived it and saved it. Nobody lost here.
I still think you should have jumped more, though.
And I still think you should have recorded at least one decent video.
All right, next concert, we swap roles for a bit. I'll try recording, you try going crazy.
Deal. But don't blame me if you suddenly become obsessed with filming everything.
That's not happening.
We'll see about that.
No, seriously, I still don't buy your argument. You keep saying you experienced the concert, but every time I looked at you, you were staring at your screen instead of the stage.
And I still don't buy your argument. Just because I held my phone doesn't mean I wasn't watching. My eyes were still on the performance, not just the screen.
Come on, Millie, you can't tell me you felt the same energy I did when I was jumping during Band for Band. That moment was wild, and you were barely moving.
Because I was focusing. I wanted to capture it properly. And guess what? Now I have a perfect video of that exact moment, something you don't have.
I don't need a video. That moment is literally burned into my brain. The bass, the crowd, the chaos, I can still feel it.
Yeah, for now. Give it a few weeks and you'll start forgetting details. Meanwhile, I'll still have crystal clear proof of everything.
Why are you so obsessed with proof? It's not a test, it's a concert. You don't have to document every second like it's evidence.
It's not about proof, it's about memories. I like being able to go back and relive things. That's important to me.
But you're sacrificing the present moment for the future. That's what I don't get.
And you're sacrificing the future for the present. That's what I don't get.
Okay, that sounded way deeper than it needed to be.
Because it is deep. It's about how people experience life differently. Not everything has to be done your way.
I'm not saying my way is the only way, but I do think it's the better way for concerts. You go there to feel free, not to become a cameraman.
And I think you're being dramatic. Holding a phone doesn't automatically kill the experience. I still screamed, I still smiled, I still felt everything.
You screamed while recording?
Yes, multitasking queen.
More like multitasking distraction.
Wow, okay. And you jumping nonstop like you're in a fitness challenge? At some point I was like, is he enjoying the music or just doing cardio?
That's part of enjoying it. You let the music take over your body. You don't just stand there trying to get the perfect angle.
Oh, please. Not everything has to be extreme. Some people enjoy things in a calmer way.
Calm at a festival like Coachella? That's illegal.
Says who? The concert police? You don't get to decide how people should behave.
I'm just saying you missed out on the full experience.
And I'm saying I had a different full experience. Not a lesser one, just different.
But if you had to choose, record or fully jump, what would you pick?
Why do I have to choose? That's the whole point. I want both.
That sounds greedy.
That sounds efficient.
I still think next time you should drop the phone for at least one full performance. No recording, just pure chaos.
And I think next time you should record at least one full performance without shaking like an earthquake.
Hey, my camera work would be legendary.
Yeah, legendary for how blurry it is.
Wow, okay, now I'm definitely not recording anything.
Good. More reason for me to keep recording.
You're impossible.
And you're stubborn.
At least I know how to enjoy a concert.
Excuse me? I enjoyed it too.
Debatable, huh?
Oh my. See, this is why we keep arguing.
Wow, we're really doing this again, huh?
Looks like it. And honestly, I'm not backing down.
Same here.
Great. So we're stuck in this argument forever.
Probably.
Fine. But just so you know, I'm still posting all those videos.
And I'm still judging you for every single one.
I can live with that. You know what, Lucas? Let me tell you the real reason. I recorded a lot so those videos can go viral on TikTok. Like, imagine if one of my clips hits FYP. That's a huge win.
Oh, wow. So now it's about going viral. I thought it was about memories and emotions. Now it sounds like you were working, not enjoying the concert.
It can be both. That's the point you don't get. I enjoy the moment and I create content. You're actually the one being kind of dumb here for not taking advantage of it.
Wow, calling me dumb now. That's bold. But honestly, I don't need to chase views to feel like the moment was worth it.
It's not just about views, it's about opportunity. People literally build accounts from moments like that. If my espresso clip blows up, I could gain followers overnight.
And then what? You become the girl who filmed a concert? That doesn't sound as exciting as actually being there and feeling everything live.
You're missing the bigger picture. It's content, Lucas. People love concert clips, especially from events like Coachella. It's valuable.
Maybe for you, but for me, seeing Central C live, hearing band for band in person, that's already more than enough. I don't need validation from the internet.
It's not validation, it's exposure. There is a difference. You could have at least recorded one good clip. Imagine your angle during that performance. It could have gone crazy online.
I don't care if it goes crazy online. I was there, Millie. I don't need thousands of strangers liking my video to confirm it was amazing.
You're so old school, it's painful. This is how things work now. Experiences can turn into opportunities if you're smart about it.
Or they turn into distractions if you're obsessed with it. Not everything has to be content.
And not everything has to be pure experience either. Why not get something extra out of it?
Because I don't want to split my focus. When I'm watching my idol, I want 100% of my attention there. That's what makes me happy.
And I'm happy when I can relive it and share it. If my video hits FYP, that's like extending the moment to thousands of people.
But those people weren't there. They're just watching a tiny version of what you experienced.
Yeah, but that tiny version can still inspire them, entertain them, or even make them feel like they were part of it.
Maybe, but I still think you're overthinking it. Happiness doesn't need to be uploaded.
And I think you're underthinking it. You're ignoring opportunities right in front of you.
Or maybe I just know what matters to me. Being there in that moment with no distractions, that's enough.
And for me, being there and turning it into something bigger, that's enough.
So basically, you're saying I should have recorded more?
Yes, 100%. You wasted prime content, Lucas.
And I'm saying I didn't waste anything. I gained something you can't upload, pure experience.
You're impossible.
And you're obsessed with FYP.
At least my obsession might make me famous.
And I'm okay not being famous.
We really are complete opposites, huh?
Yeah, but somehow we still ended up at the same concert.
And still arguing about it.
Of course, that's part of our experience too.
Honestly, yeah. And this argument, low-key content as well.
So yeah, that's the lowdown on our Coachella 2026 trip. It was absolutely mental, bro. I was ready to go all out screaming and jumping with her, but she was being so stubborn for no reason. Classic girls never want to lose an argument moment, honestly. But whatever, we still copped a vibe and the show was fire anyway. All right, everyone, that's all for today's English listening story. I hope this lesson helped you improve your listening comprehension and understand English more naturally. Remember, learning English takes time and practice, so keep listening and keep learning every day. If this video helped you improve your English, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more English learning content. See you in the next English learning video. Goodbye.